Right, Mark here cooking the books. So I'm just getting out the office, and I just want to say, if you guys out there and you guys are entrepreneurs and you got your businesses and you're chasing your dreams, you're pursuing your hopes, your aspirations and goals, be mindful of this. If you had, let's say this is some advice. If you have a project, and I'm sharing this with you because this is stuff I've encountered and sidestepped. So if you're under the sound of my voice, maybe I could allow you to avoid some financial mistakes. Let's say you have a project, right? A movie script. You're going into modeling. And any kind of marketable project you have. Be mindful of the marketing companies, folks, because again, this is stuff they try to catch me, but I'm hip to the game, so I'm putting you on. Be mindful of this right here. If you guys have a project and there's any kind of agencies or any kind of promoters or production companies, whatever, and they like your project. For instance, let's say you have a movie you wrote and they like the idea and they say, you know what, we like your idea. We want to pitch your idea to Netflix or to OWN, Oprah Winfrey's network, or we want to pitch your idea to Lifetime or any one of the movie networks or whatever, right? And they're telling you that, but you have to pay them, right? You have to invest. You have to pay them for them to pitch your movie to a movie network or a company or whatever, right? Don't fall for it, folks. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's not how it works. That's how it works for the sucker. You understand? That's how it works to get suckered, to be preyed upon. You got to think of it like the jungle. You have the tiger, you have the lion, and then you have the deers and the other little the food. Those animals are called food, because to the tiger, to the lion, the deer, Bambi is food. You understand? Don't be Bambi out here in the world. Don't be fooled, because the agencies, they're doing this heavy too, and they're getting a lot of people, right? A lot of people getting suckered. They try to get me. Because here's the thing, they know that you are chasing something, and that's praiseworthy, that's laudable. We give you accolades for chasing your dreams and so on and so forth, right? So a lot of these companies, they see that you're putting your product out there and you're promoting and you're publishing your work or whatever. They see that, and what they're going to do is they're going to use your ambition against you. At least they'll attempt to. They'll attempt to use your ambition against you. And some of their favorite lines that they'll use is, you have to invest in yourself, right? They'll tell you, hey, we need $5,000, $10,000, $8,000 to pitch your movie, or to take your movie, take your script, turn it into a trailer and pitch it. Be mindful of that. That's the hokey doke. That's the scam. It's a scam. And then when you're reluctant, they'll tell you stuff like, listen, you have to invest in yourself. It's part of the process. Then they start using other people who made it. They'll say, well, this person did this person invested that. A lot of people are afraid to invest in themselves. You can't be afraid to invest in yourself, blah, 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 blah. Folks, it's all a crock of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's nonsense, right? I've been out here in the business world for a long time. Trust me, it's nonsense. First of all, the way it works is this. If a production company or agency or anybody or like your product, they're going to put up the money for your product, okay? I've been on Wall Street 15 years. It's not the exact same thing, but it's very similar, right? If you have a company, it's called a startup, and an investor like your company, or you have an idea or whatever, for a company, they have what's called angel investors, right? Or silent partners. These people put money behind your idea with the hopes that your idea becomes a successful company, and the contract or the pact or the covenant that you draft with them, the contract that you draft with them will say they're entitled to either shares in your company or a percentage of every dollar your company makes, right? They're going to take a quarter out of every dollar, a third of every dollar, whatever it is. You guys are figuring. That's how it normally works. That's how someone is real. A real investor is going to put money behind your idea. If your idea succeeds, they take a cut. That's simple, very common, basic, business strategy, right? That carries over into entrepreneurship in any field. That's how it works. If these marketing companies or someone see your product, they like your product, they're not going to tell you, okay, yeah, we like your product and we want to pitch it to Lifetime, and you got to give us $5,000 to make a trailer to pitch to Lifetime. That's not how it works. Again, that's how it works for the sucker. That's the sucker's game. Because if you give them 5, 10, whatever grand, they're going to pocket most of that and then put whatever they got to do some bullshit budget to make your film or your trailer. And then if your trailer don't get picked up by Lifetime or any kind of a television station, you're just out of $5,000 or $10,000 or $8,000, whatever you gave them. You're just out, right? And they'll say stuff like, well, a lot of people invest in themselves and they a lot of financial blunders and they took a lot of losses before they made it. That is true. It is fact. But don't let them use the truth to deceive and manipulate you, because what they're not telling you is, yes, that is true. That is true. A lot of people invest in themselves and lose a lot of money doing so. However, for this in this context where you guys are coming to me, emailing me, calling me, saying, hey, we see your work, we like your work, we want to present your work to Lifetime, to OWN, to this, to Netflix, to that, but you got to give us $10,000 so we can make it. That's not in that context. That's not, that rule of investing in yourself is not applicable. It doesn't apply there, right? If you wrote the book or you wrote the movie, you put all the work in, you did whatever, right? You scripted it, you invested time, energy, and effort and whatever funds into your project. You did your part. Now, if someone sees your project, they want to take it to that next level, they're going to come in with the financial backing. You're the human capital. You gave them the idea, right? Now they're going to come in with the financial backing, and a partnership is going to be formed. Right? So don't let anybody sucker you, right? As always, the world is full of suckers. And I tell people this, it's a hustle, right? Life's a hustle. Either you're hustling or you're getting hustled. You see what I'm saying? Either you're hunting or you're getting hunted. You see what I'm saying? You're either the predator or you're the prey. You see what I'm saying? You're either getting pissed on or you're pissing on somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you're the fire hydrant getting pissed on, and sometimes you're the dog pissing on the fire hydrant. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm a man of God, so I'm not knocking the church, but they do that in the church a lot too, right? The pastors get on TV and they play on your emotions, they play on your fears, you're facing bankruptcy, or your mortgage, or your lights are going out, your kids are running around, your wife cheating on you. They gin up all your fears and tell you, yo, send me $50 and I'll send you this magic towel, this green towel with this miracle water. And then, millions of people are sending this guy $50 before you know it. This guy's got, $500,000 from everybody sending him $50 for some water he caught out of his kitchen sink, his faucet. You know what I'm saying? And told you it's miracle water and it's a bunch of crock. It's all a bunch of crock, right? Then you got the seminar people, pay me $300, come to my seminars, and we're going to teach you how to invest and blah, 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 blah. And then they throw us a superstar name on it, right? Some celebrity. And such celebrity is going to be there. And that celebrity's a sweetener. That's just to sucker you in even more. Because now you're like, oh, I'm going to be in the same room with this person. I'm going to see this person. So what? You get to see, all right, so you're paying $300 to go into some stupid building to see somebody. You see what I'm saying? And then you walk out with a pamphlet, right? You walk out with some little brochure they give you, and you just paid $300, $400, $500. By the time you're done, you spend probably $1,000 because you're paying $300 here, you're paying for your hotel, and you're gonna buy food. When it's all said and done, you spent over $1,000, and you walked away with nothing, literally, right? Because here's the reality: all these little seminars are all a bunch of crock. It's all a bunch of crock. I'm telling you listen. I'm telling you facts upon facts upon facts. I've been on Wall Street for 15 years. I've survived a lot of shit. I've been sued so many times. Like, I got street cred. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all right now, y'all are getting suckered going to these seminars, paying these people $500, $600, $400 for them to tell you, oh, we're going to teach you how to invest. If you pay us this, we'll help you get into IPOs. We'll tell you. It's all a bunch. Listen, the reason why these people are millionaires is because of suckers like you. You see what I'm saying? These people are rich because of suckers like you, right? If they get, 10 20,000 suckers, sending them $50, $100. You know what I'm saying? That's $200,000 these guys are getting. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing that 3-4 times a year. That's $600,000. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a sucker's game. And they play off of people's lack of knowledge. Here's what, I'm not going to point out a problem without a solution. You want to know what the solution is? Google it. Google it. Here's the solution. You want to know how to invest? Google how to invest for dummies. You don't have a computer at home, you don't have a PC, fine. You don't even need a PC. We're in the age of internet technology made convenient. You got a cell phone. Everybody got a cell phone. And all your phones got the internets on it. So you ain't even got to go to libraries like back in the 90s where you had to actually go to a library, sit down in the library, pick up a book and read. Now everything is at your fingertips. Literally everything's at your fingertips. So why would I pay you $400, $500, $600 to tell me some bullshit that I can Google, right? That I can research on my own, that I can sit down, do some legwork, and the legwork ain't even legwork because it's in my phone. It's right here in my hands, right? This device I'm recording on right now has everything I need to find out. So I don't need to pay you $300, $400 to come sit in your stupid seminar with a bunch of crackpot, with a bunch of idiots, 400, 500 idiots, all of us idiots, all of us are idiots, giving you, and this is why these people are running off with your money. This is why, I ain't gonna call no names because I'm not trying to hate, but this is why a lot of these gurus, so-called gurus and, financial wizards and geniuses, they're not geniuses or wizards, they just got a lot of suckers they talking to. They got a whole bunch of morons that's like throwing money. Oh, it's only $50. Yeah, it's only $50 from, 1,000 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this man's getting rich, and you guys don't need to do that because they're not teaching you nothing. They're not teaching you nothing. All they're doing is getting your money. You know what I'm saying? So look out for these little trappings, folks. This is free advice. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to point out problems without solution. The solution is get on your computers and research your own stuff. All you got to do is go into Google and type how to invest, how do I put money into the stock market? How do I put money into real estate? I got a script. Google these stuff. Read, do some research, put it like this. It might be a little bit of a headache to do all of this, but let me tell you something. I'd rather sit for hours and research and get that headache than be out of a couple $100,000, thousands of dollars, sitting back like, damn, now I'm broke. I'd rather that headache than the financial headache. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather, the headache of doing my own research than the financial loss headache. So stop being suckered. Don't let people suck us. All right? Peace.